second biggest wave of new clients coming in into the design phase, and they are typically in that sort of from procrastination to full out action mode. And what I mean by that is that they probably have been planning out the build that they're thinking about sometimes for years, months even, or very recent months, and then now suddenly they want to put some action steps into it, which is great. And this is where you start. But you also, at this point, this is sort of where they learn, because if you've never done it before, it can become a real education project. A lot of my new clients are typically not necessarily, they're sort of in the advanced years of their life, and so they've had a lot of experiences in different things, but this might be the first time they've tried to actually, let's say they're building or they'd like to build their custom home that they're going to retire in, or a lot of younger couples are looking at adding on additions as their families are growing and so on. And anyway, for each of them, it's always a real educational experience. What I mean by that is there, first off, is never in my 30 years of doing this, thousands and thousands of projects that I've worked on, and both in architecture and construction, no two projects are the same. Never. There might be a lot of similarities and so on, but they're not the same. And that's something that's something really important to understand too, because a lot of people think, oh well, my house is simple, or my addition is really straightforward and simple, and I'm just going to move a few walls around, just things like that. And you may have it simplified in your mind, and in some ways it is pretty simple and straightforward. But once you get into the details of a project such as this, and you're looking at spending anywhere from $50,000 to $500,000 on a singular project, it can become quite detailed, and that's where you need to rely on and trust in the professionals that you're hiring. It's really, really important for this to happen. So start with good relationships, great communication, and just sort of start and take it from there. All right. Happy living. I'll see you in the next turn.